Welcome. My name is Thomas Ledford, and I'm here to share in this video my online journey in 2020. This has been an interesting year for me, a pretty good year for me compared to previous years uh, being online, trying to generate some type of income. You know, my primary business is tax preparation. I've been doing that for the last 19 years, the last 13 as a business owner. So my primary goal in 2014 was to try to leverage the internet where I wouldn't have to spend so much time inside my traditional business, doing what I love to do, passionate about what I love to do, but just spending so much time doing it became an issue with me because as I become older, you know, my dreams, my goals, my aspirations have kind of shifted. I want to do more traveling. I want to help more people, but I need more time to do that. And so spending so much time inside my business to make that happen was not going to be a reality. So I had to find a way to leverage the internet, what the business already had, and I didn't know how to make that happen. I didn't know which route to take. I didn't know who to talk to. So the next logical thing for me was to come online and find someone who could help me. Because see, I was that type of guy who stayed on the internet, surfing the web, day in and day out, countless hours. You know what I'm saying? So I was familiar with being online. I was familiar with being on the internet. I was familiar with running across so much great information. But the challenge is being able to take that great information that's free and be able to leverage it and package it and turn it into a business for yourself and get results. It's a whole nother world in itself. And so I had to find someone who had the experience, the knowledge, and the ability to help me to take what I already was passionate about, what I was already skillful about, what I was already knowledgeable about, what I already had a business wrapped around, which was tax preparation, and be able to leverage the internet to make it uh, give me more time freedom and more financial freedom, which allow me to do some other things inside my life. You know, so if you're that person who has a skill, knowledgeable about something, passionate about something, or already have a business that you're just not taking advantage of this internet and being able to bring it to the internet to the point where it's going to allow you to grow your business on a much faster scale because the internet allows you to put yourself in front of so many people than you ever could in your local market. And the reason for that is one, you don't have the type of income needed to put yourself out there in a local market on the same scale that you would on the internet. You know, we just don't have it. And even if we had it, it wouldn't make no sense to do it because you're nobody. No one knows you. You're not brand. Nobody knows your brand. No, you haven't built up no like and trust. You haven't built up no audience, no tribe, no followers. None of that. That's going to allow you to generate possible income down the road uh, because you have no exposure, no awareness, no one who you are. So no one's going to do business with you. You know what I'm saying? And the ones who will do business with you won't be enough to allow you to make a career and a profitable career at that at all. So what I had to do was come online and find someone who had the skills and the knowledge that can guide me through a process that's going to allow me to be successful. And I found that person. And so I'm grateful that my mentor is someone who allowed me to take what I already had in me. You know what I'm saying? And she has her own program called Create Her Own Economy. And so Create Her Own Economy is the core concept is to be able to take what knowledge, skills, and passion you already have in you and bring that to the internet and wrap that around a business model that allow you to make significant income. So and that's the easy part. Because see, I want to come online and find a way to make some money, but I didn't necessarily want to come online and learn some totally new skills and crafts in the process of that. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to take the skills and knowledge I already have and position myself on the internet in such a way that's going to allow me to brand myself, build an awareness, build no like and trust, uh, and get exposure on a whole another level than I ever could in my local market because I didn't have the money to go big like that when it came to marketing from a local standpoint. Because now you're looking at radio slots, TV slots, and all these different marketing strategies on the local level would have been a waste of money. Because, like I said, the biggest problem was building your brand, building on like and trust, building a relationship with people who are going to eventually be a part of your audience, be a part of your tribe, who are going to eventually buy from you. Takes time. That's a process. that you don't have the money for. So to be able to come on the line to the internet and use a lot of different free platforms, which we call social media, it's the best thing ever happened to me. And I chose video marketing as my primary way of building my brand, building awareness, building know, like, and trust. So when people go to my YouTube channel and they watch enough of my videos, and by the time they call me to ask more or talk to me about whatever they're interested in doing, once I talk to them on the phone or a video chat or a combination of both, by showing them I know what I know what I know, the deal is closed. You know what I'm saying? They go in their wallet and take out their credit card and they make that first payment, and we get busy. And so that's the advantage of branding myself and building my business through videos, because you get to find out who I am, what I'm about, and what's in it for you if you decide to do business with me. And so that was the whole purpose of creating my YouTube channel, was to showcase who I was and what I was about and what was in it for you and will this work for you. And as to any question concerns you may have, that's going to let you know that, hey, I can help you start and grow your income tax business and make it profitable in the first season. But it's going to take you doing work on your end. You know what I'm saying? So me being the mentor, me being the guy who has the knowledge and experience and insight and all that, I'm going to do my part. But your part is to take the information, implement inside your business to get the results you say you want to have inside your life. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever dreams and goals and aspirations you have, they must be big enough and powerful enough to get through any fear, get through any indecisiveness, get through any beliefs that you may have against you when it comes to not truly believing in yourself. You know what I'm saying? We got to truly believe in ourselves if we're going to step out on faith and be successful. You know, my biggest issue was get in front of the camera. You know, that's not my MO. That's not my personality. That's not my style. But I had to change that because I knew what I knew, and I knew that my mentor, who was on line for 12 years, being successful, who were doing videos, didn't have to tell me that you need to be doing videos. So I started doing videos, regardless of how I felt about how I sound, regardless about how I felt, how I looked, regardless of how I talked, I walked, regardless of all the things that was going on inside my head about me. I continue to do videos on a regular basis. And because of that, I've generated 5 clients, 3 in 1 week. And so that's just going to get better and better and better, because I'm going to get better and better and better in what I'm doing. My messaging, which is the key to bringing in my ideal client, is the foundation for that. Because see, the program and the products and services I offer only speaks to people who are looking for what I'm doing. And so you can go to Google or YouTube and type in how to start a tax preparation service, and you're going to get all these different videos on how to do that. You're going to go to Google and you get a whole another page of different links on how to do that. But the bottom line is, once you get through doing your research, you got to make a decision on what you're going to do with the information that you find. And so if you find me, then you found someone who's going to be able to guide you through and verify and clarify the information that you've already done research on. And so that's what's happening with me with the 3 clients that I obtained in 1 week, back to back to back days. You know, I got 1 off my YouTube, I got 2 off my YouTube channel, 1 off my Facebook channel for the first time. And so I'm excited about where I'm headed inside my business. I'm excited about the direction I'm headed inside my business. I'm excited about the fact that I'm able to generate significant income by using free YouTube channel, because I learned what I need to learn from my mentor on how to leverage the internet with the business that I already had. So if you already got a business and you're skillful, you're knowledgeable, and you're passionate about it, but you're not taking advantage of the internet to build it, then you need to come on, get on board. It ain't too late, because this time next year, the income I'm going to produce, the freedom I'm going to have, is going to be totally different than it was prior to me coming to the internet. Because in my traditional brick and mortar business, I spent 100+ hours a week building that. I spent countless of hours building my business. It took me 7 years to get to the point where I no longer had to come into the office if I didn't want to, because I had trusted employees, trusted supervisors, trusted uh, personnel and staff to run my business. It took 7 years to make that happen. And so it's not an overnight matter. And I'm passionate. I love what I do. But if I had to choose between preparing tax returns and choosing between teaching and helping people start their own income tax business, I'm gonna go with the one when it comes to helping individuals start their own income tax business. And the great thing is I'm able to do all of it. Help you start your own income tax service, still prepare tax returns for self-employed and small business owners, still help people to get where they're trying to go inside their lives by sharing what's working for me inside my life. And so a combination of personal development and business development all coming together to be a full package to help me to get to where I'm trying to go. Because what you got to understand is where you're trying to go in life, you're not there yet. You're not there emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, financially, you're just not there at all. And so you got to be willing to invest in you to get where you're trying to go. So if you're talking about you want to be wealthy, or you want to have enough money to live comfortably, and you want to be able to travel and do some things, it's going to take some effort on your part that you're not there yet. And you got to be able to grow to that point. You got to become that man or woman you want to be that's going to allow you to get the type of lifestyle you say you want to have for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nothing happens for free. There's no something for nothing in this world. And if you want something for nothing, you'll leave out with nothing. And you'll gain nothing. And you'll never have nothing, because that type of thinking is only conducive to people who will never gain anything, because that type of thinking is corrupt. It won't allow you to be successful. It won't allow you to be the man or woman you want to be, because the something for nothing attitude and mindset is not one that you're going to be able to prosper from. So you got to change your mindset and become willing to learn from someone who's already where you are. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to invest in you by investing in someone else's program that's going to allow you to be successful, and you want to do what I did 19 years ago by figuring it out on your own, making all the different type of mistakes I made on my way, and then that's fine. Do that. But just know you might not make it through that. Just know you might not have a business left when it's all said and done, because of certain mistakes in the tax preparation industry that you can't afford to make. And so if you want to fast track your success, then you want to connect with someone who's been there and done it already. See, I've been there and done it already multiple years. So I can blindfold myself and sit down with you and help you set up your own tax service. That's how well I know what I know. And so if you're ready to get started with your own tax service, I can help you make that happen. Because see, we talking about a specialized skill set that you got to already have or already be willing to obtain, that's going to pay off big time when it comes to income. And so all the clients that I work with, they make their investment back their first season plus profit in their sleep, because they're going to do what they need to do to make this business grow and be successful, because they like me. They're skillful, they're knowledgeable, and they're passionate about what they do. They love what they do. They enjoy what they do. And so they don't have no problem doing the footwork. They don't have no problem doing the learning. They don't have no problem doing the reading. They don't have no problem doing the things that's going to need to do in order to be successful when it comes to their business. So I'm grateful to let you know that if you want to learn more, inside this video link in the description there, I have a link to my YouTube channel. You can go check me out. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I picked up 3 clients in 1 week, back-to-back days, and that's going to just get better and better for me. Because regardless of where I'm at in my life, regardless of how I feel about myself, regardless of how I think about myself, it's not enough to stop me from taking action inside my business to get me where I want to go. And so we got to get past the uncomfortability of being comfortable with our situation. Because we can get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We can get comfortable with being in situations that we've been in so long that it's just a part of who we are. We got to get out of that. We got to make some changes in our lives, which starts with our thinking. That's the key to success, your thinking. Because if your thinking don't grow to the point where it needs to grow and change, then you won't grow, which means you won't make a move. You won't take action. You won't make an investment in yourself. You won't do the things that successful people do. And so that's the thin line between success and failure. Successful people do the things they need to do to get the job done. Unsuccessful people make excuses for why they're not successful, and they don't take action, and they don't do the things they need to do to get the job done. And so that's the simple separation between success and failure. And so I'm that person who's gonna do what I have to do to be successful in my life. I don't have any excuses to give you about why I'm not where I want to be inside of my journey. Because when it's all said and done, I have to look in the mirror and ask myself, what is it I haven't done yet? And it all points back to me. So I'm grateful to let you know that my online journey in 2020 is improving. And as we've got these 5 months left, going inside the 2021 year, preparing for the 2020 tax season, it's not too late to make that happen. So reach out to me if you're the one who's looking to get started but hasn't taken action for whatever reason. Reach out to me so I can squash all the reasons why you need to stop playing with yourself and take action inside your life and inside your business to get you where you want to go based on the things you said you want to do with your life, for your life, that we talked about. And I'll see you in my next video.